Thanks, Chappie, for those words. I'd just like to obviously reiterate the points that both Harps and Chappie made. Firstly, it is disappointing that we're here in this format because one of the great joys of being involved in the AFLW program is that socially they go pretty well. For anyone who was at this event last year, they'd recognise they know how to have a pretty good time, and so I'm sure in different circumstances we would be having a very sociable time. We're not able to do that. I do want to reiterate the appreciation to our sponsors, in particular BHP and WorkSkill, being on board from day dot, and just really critical in underpinning the success of our AFLW program. Probably also just want to mention that they're probably not here, but our members, the way that our fans come out and support the AFLW team is unrivaled across the competition, and it just highlights the amazing support that we do have here in this state for obviously AFLW, but also for our club more broadly. So we're in a really fortunate position. While I prefer to be all together in one room, it's great that we can have so many people online to acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of our players in this season. Because the reality is that in season 4, a hell of a lot of effort and sacrifice went into the season, and sometimes when things don't go the way that you want them to, and you have a season which is ultimately disappointing, it can be a bit easy to overlook those efforts and that sacrifice and the achievements that are made. So it's really important that we do hold tonight, albeit digitally, in order to acknowledge those achievements. So we had a tough year, absolutely. The reality of elite sport is the margin between success and failure is really small. And I can readily remember moments in season 3 where momentum swung significantly in our favour and things started to go our way. And I can equally remember a number of moments in season 4 where it swung the other way and it didn't go for us. And season 4 presented us with some challenges, no doubt about that. It also presented us with some great opportunities. And unfortunately, we didn't work hard enough. We didn't work smart enough to grab those opportunities when they presented. And the reality is that we ultimately didn't reach our potential, which doesn't sit well. Doesn't sit well with me, still burns. And I can assure you that we're not going to allow that to happen again. But, there is a but. I still really loved this season. I loved season 4, which might sound weird, but I genuinely did. I love the lessons that we learned along the way. I love the fact that we collectively accept our responsibility in the performance that we didn't quite measure up to. And I love the response. The response is already underway. And that gives me great hope for the future of this team. I've got great confidence that going forward, we're going to have a lot of success. I was thinking about the season, and do you know what? I even loved getting absolutely belted by North Melbourne down in Tassie. It was a tough day, but what happened that day is that you often find out most about people in tougher times. And what I saw that day, once again, gives me great hope for the future of this team, because we took a pretty inexperienced team down there and we lost our way for a couple of quarters. And at 3/4 time, we were getting well and truly smashed. And but when I came in at 3/4 time and spoke to the group, what impressed me was that not one head had dropped. They stayed completely connected as a unit, and they went out and fought out a game which we were no chance of winning. Absolutely no chance. After the game, similarly, stuck tight, stuck together, owned the performance, really disappointed, but was still able to enjoy each other's company, no whinging, no complaining, no one feeling sorry for themselves. And as I said, I loved it. It showed me that the foundations of what will be a great team again are there. They're really strong, and I've got great confidence that we'll make the best of our opportunities going forward. So tonight we'll get on with it. We are going to celebrate the achievements and the efforts of the season of our players. And in spite of the fact that collectively we didn't reach the potential that we wanted to, that in no way diminishes the achievement of the individual award winners tonight. And I really want us to celebrate all of their achievements. On a personal level, I just want to say a huge thank you to the coaches, to all of the support team, to the club support more generally, in particular to our high performance team, who were handed dealt a pretty average hand this year and just soldiered on and did a bloody good job, to be honest. And so with that, we'll move on with the awards. Everyone enjoy the evening. Let's celebrate at an appropriate social distance, like Harps and I. See that? 1.5. And certainly we'll look forward to the opportunity down the track where we can all get together and enjoy each other's company in a more enjoyable environment.